Are you kidding me right now? Did they fuck up the super tips thing while we're live? Okay, that annoys me. That really annoys me. These motherfuckers, get your shit together. Oh, of course, I forgot I have to reset the super tip thing every day now. How are you expecting fucking idiot normies to use this product? If it's difficult for somebody like me, it's going to be very difficult for the Chad Zumachs and the Kevin Brennans of the world. By the way, I hate this chair. I don't like the fact that remember when this chair wasn't making no noise? This chair's already creaking. I wonder if I put some like WD-40 on it or something. I know everybody wanted me to take Scarlett on the cruise for the content, but I gotta, for people that don't understand that, like, I know that I've had overlaps with Ralph. We've had our fights, whatever. We've had our wars we were on the same side of. We've had our wars where we're fighting each other. He's been in my DMs, spurging all day today. We're not similar. Anybody who found me via my fight with Ralph and thought, oh, Mersh is going to be the new Ralph. I'm not trying to prove anything to the audience, and I'm not going to, I'm the kind of guy that, recent history should prove that I'm not the kind of guy like Ralph. Like, I'm not the kind of guy that, I have a bad breakup and the chick humiliates me and fucking turns me into a faggot for a while and I'm all fucked up over it. My mentality is never like, you know what I need to do? I need to find a new girl, a younger, prettier girl, and parade her around on fucking for the whole world to see, just to let them know I'm cool. And then I'm gonna build my new layer of confidence in life on this. Look, I've had every theory shipped to me. I've had, you should take Scarlett on this crew. You should do this. You should do that. You should date this. You should date Felicia. You should do this. And I'm like, yeah. Everything people are suggesting is you should make a decision in your personal life for the content. And I don't do that. It's not my cup of tea. I'm not Ralph. I don't book storylines. Like, I have my life, I have my show, and then certain aspects of that overlap with each other, and I have to figure that shit out and navigate it. But there's never going to be like well, fuck, Ice Dancer left me. You know what? I got to find a new bitch. I got to parade a new bitch around. Like it's not, that's Ralph's thing. Oh, fuck, porn star. I got this porn star bitch, nigga. She's sucking my dick, dog. Like, it's just not my style. I go back to doing the show. We figure shit out. We move it along. But, like, Ralph's been in my DMs. Like, all the yelling at me today. Let me show you why. Actually, let's just cover the Ralph shit, because he's been providing a lot of content. I don't even have it in the new. Nice Wave doesn't have a breaking news stinger. We're gonna have to make that. We're gonna have to make I want to make like a Nightcore breaking news thing. That would be fun. That would be great. It'd be so cute. It'd be so cute. I don't know. I'll ask around. I'm looking for new producers. I don't know. I'm trying out new producers. I have a new producer that might be able to make something. We'll see. Every time I say cute shit like that, Serenity wants to fucking snap. Ralph was in my DMs today. He's very unhinged. Ralph is fighting a war with the world, and he wants to apparently now start his own version of Kiwi Farms. Ralph wrote me a wall of text today. He's going to destroy me. He's going to bring me down, this and that. This the usual, the bop, the Ralph talking points. After like a wall of text, I just wrote, LOL, okay. And his only response was, haha, is that what you told the man who fucked your ass? And I'm like, when I was 10? No, I didn't say that to the fully grown man who raped me when I was 10. But I could tell you this, Ralph. The dude that raped me when I was 10 could rape you now while you're 40 something. Like, you know what I mean? Like that man would overpower you, even with the advanced age now. Because I think he probably has to be like 70, 60 something, 70 something, whatever. Doesn't matter. He would rape the shit out of you in your Mexican shack while everybody laughed at you. Because you don't have the physical capabilities of overpowering anybody. But that was his big comeback. Was, oh, is that what you said to the guy raping you in the ass? And I was like, all right, Ralph. God bless. Hey, Ralph, you ain't got no friends, nigga. Figure it out. This is what set Ralph off, by the way. This one tweet. This is the only thing I tweeted out. The only thing. So Ralph's been urging his dwindling supporters to mass report anybody that is critical of him. And whenever you hear Ralph start doing the please report, these people are encouraging all the things I do in my daily life, that's a sign. He's threatened. He's scared. He's panicking. His money is dwindling. His life is completely contracting. He's stuck in a filthy hovel in Mexico. I showed you the other night. We were watching the video. The filth on the walls behind him. Reprehensible. He's taking in kittens to hold up to the audience and go, this is my boy. I need more money. You need to help me because, oh, poor Benito. He's panicking because Scarlett's got dirt on him and she wants to give it to anyone. And for the record, I've had a bunch of people reach out to me about the Oak Creek or Oak Park or whatever the fuck. My guy's working on it. If there's anything to be found out, I will know. Okay? My guy is working on it. But Ralph has been crashing the fuck out. It's been freaking out, and I guess I might as well just read these DMs because who cares? Like, I usually don't violate people's privacy, but it's Ralph, and he will violate your privacy on a whim. So who cares, right? Like I said, I tweeted out earlier today. I just retweeted one of the VHS archive, and I was like, well, it's Ralph being a bitch again. You know what I mean? Like, it's just bitch ass Ralph being another bitch. And this is what Ralph wrote to me. You're gonna pay a price for backing that Medicare lie, by the way. Bruno Mars in Vegas in May 2021. I never went to Vegas in my life until September that year, 5 months after my mom died. Every word he said was a lie, and you know it too. So you better be packing if you ever see me, cocksucker. Ralph, I'm always packing. I always have a gun. Even if I keep it in my purse, like Scampoli said, I always have a gun. And generally, I only keep it in my purse at night when I'm going to bars and shit, because I can't have it on me in my shoulder holster at a bar. But I always have a gun on me, Ralph. And to be honest with you, Ralph, when I tell you, like, there are millions of people in the world that scare the shit out of me that I know I need a gun. There are so many people I have beef with that if I ever see them on the streets, I'm going to hope I have a gun on me. You're not one of those guys. I don't need a gun for you. In fact, Ralph, you're one of the very rare guys in life where if you actually stepped to me and wanted to actually throw those hands, I would happily take my shoulder holster completely off and hand it off to somebody and go, you know what? I don't need this. Ralph, I would hand my gun off to a neutral party and then proceed to beat the fucking brakes off you on a level you haven't seen since Cog's brother-in-law beat you up in Portugal. And I don't usually talk that kind of shit. There are a lot of guys out there that I am not going to talk that kind of shit about. But you, I will hand my gun off in front of a crowd of people and proceed to beat the fucking brakes off you and fuck you in your ass in front of anybody who is willing to watch. I don't need a gun for you, dude. Again, this isn't bluster. It's not tough guy talk. We're talking about Ethan Ralph here. Would I talk this way to any other guy? No. But you, Ralph, I would fucking kill you with my bare hands. Without a problem. Yeah, you better be packing if you ever see me, cocksucker. I just want to let your punk ass know that I caught that. I'm just letting you know there's no detente ever in between you and me. In fact, I'll take them years if I ever saw your bitch ass again. To which I responded, LOLK. To which he wrote, that what you said when you let that guy take your ass? Yes, Ralph. Ralph, I was raped when I was 10 by a man. It's pretty fucked up, right? Guys, let's all hold your emotion for a second. If you're a new listener to the show, hi, my name's Mersh. And when I was 10 years old, I was raped by an adult man. I hope everybody can be okay with that. I've met you when you were in better shape 5 years ago, 6 years ago, when we did Road Rage Tampa. You had a better chance of fighting back then than you do now. Ralph, I can promise you, if the man that raped my ass when I was 10 years old wanted to rape your ass right now, there ain't a fucking thing you'd be able to do about it. You fucking fat Xanax retard rage pig. You keep bringing up the fact that I got molested when I was a kid as if it's some kind of own. But the truth is, like, you just are unable to get a win. You can't get a dub on adult Mersh. Adult Mersh dominates you, has ruined you, has literally stuffed you and shut you down every time you tried to score. You're a joke compared to me. So you have to go back in the Rolodex and go, well, you know what? I'll pick a fight with 10-year-old Mersh. How's it feel getting molested, fucker? But the point is, Ralph, you're so fucked up on Xanax. You're such a drunk, broke, worthless loser that I promise you that if the person who raped me when I was a 10-year-old boy wanted a piece of your ass, adult Ralph would not be able to fight him off. Adult Ralph is talking shit to a 10-year-old kid, but adult Ralph would get dominated. Just like that 10-year-old kid. I'm just saying, dog. I'm an open book. Bad, good, whatever. You guys know what I am. But this guy literally has the balls to, like, literally, he has nothing left. That was the last thing he wrote back. Is that what you said when you let that guy take your ass? And then he stopped writing back to me, and that was the end of it. And Ralph thinks he won. Ralph, that man, even all those years later, is probably now in his 60s. He would take your ass. He would take your ass, no problem. And you'd sit there and you'd squeal like a piggy. He'd take your ass the way I took your ass, the way Medicare took your ass, the way Cooper's been taking your ass, the way Keno Casino's been taking your ass, the way we've all been taking a piece out of your bitch ass for months now. I know people think it's fun for me because I portray it that way, but it isn't. Well, then don't portray it that way. Hey, Ralph, have you ever thought about like portraying things as they are? It's crazy. Like I do that. Yeah, I play things up. I might joke a little bit. We might play the heel a bit, like on the show. But people generally know where I stand on things and how I feel about stuff. And when you do stuff, you go, well, I kayfabed it. And then when your audience is even confused about your fucking sensibilities, you're like, well, you're a mark. Like, well, maybe, you know, we're all at a point where we need to start being a little more honest. I don't even know what happened with the last week. It's been a little hectic. But then my cats, multiple vet trips, new kitten who is sick because he's from the streets. I hate Ralph so much. Ralph's gimmicking is so bad. You take a cat in from the street, 9 times out of 10, they get vaccinated, they get their shots, they get fixed. You bring them home, they're fine. He's bullshitting. Ralph is cat grid. Ralph literally saw me start taking care of cats and thought to himself, well, Mersh grifts off cats. I'm going to grift off cats too. The only grifting I ever did off cats was I did try to get a cat channel going on YouTube where I thought, well, this will be easy, like normie money, where I could just show me being nice to cats and like ad revenue would flow in. But of course I had a bunch of A-logs reporting the channel and triggering AI shit and just not getting, like the channel kept getting demonetized. What are you going to do? But like he's legit cat grifting. Like I've never once have I come to this audience and been like, my cat's going to die if you don't give me money. But he's like finding cats that are dying. Like, because he's running out of ideas. It's insane. Ralph, come on, buddy. You really think that you are going to succeed where everybody else on planet Earth has fucking failed? You're going to be the guy, huh? You're going to be the one that creates another. We already have, there's already onion farms. There's already other websites. Like, look, say what you want about Josh Moon. He's an incel faggot weirdo. But he's like, it's like anyone else on the internet. It's like if you don't like Nick Fuentes, you don't like this person, you don't like Josh Moon, you don't like this guy. None of them are going away unless there are sweeping constitutional reparations that change things. It's like, we're not doing that. There's no grow up. Yeah, Josh Moon sucks. Kiwi Farm sucks. You also suck. You know who else sucks? I suck. The Dabbleverse sucks. Everyone is garbage. To think that you're going to be the one. It's so full of hubris. It's so childish. And Ralph, it just shows how you are mentally regressing. I don't know if it's the Xanax or the booze or the drugs or whatever the fuck. Or like how many things. I know you've had bad things happen to you, dog. I have too. We've all been through it. But like, fuck, dude, you continue in your 40s to have these. You know, and look, man, even when I'm going through shit, like in my mind, do I sit there privately and have these moments where, you know, I'm eating my lunch and just to make myself feel better, my brain convinces me that I could talk to a state senator, I could go to this guy and I could take these fuckers down. And yeah, it feels good to fantasize, but like you're always fantasizing out loud to the world. And we're all laughing at you. You don't think every one of us at some point in our life thought, man, if I could only get the source, this one guy, all the A-logs, like if I could just get the head vampire and take him out, all the other vampires will disappear and then I could rule the world. And then, you know, you wake up the next day and you're like, man, that's silly. That's retarded, you know. But Ralph, not you. You just run off to the internet and go, I am starting the fucking anti-Kiwi. And it's like, you look like an asshole. Kiwi Farms ain't going anywhere. Josh ain't going. Like, Josh will continue to be a fat incel faggot for the rest of his life. Just like I'll continue to be a fat, retarded, drunk idiot for the rest of my life. Just like we're all, Ralph, that's the beauty of it. We all get to be what we want. You sound like a faggot when you're publicly plotting. Ooh, I'm going to be the one that fight me. Take that. You're not. You're not taking anything down. You're a faggot. You're a loser. You're a retard. How about you grow the fuck up? Because none of this is happening. He goes, a third party offered a ceasefire to the mentally ill. He loves to say detente, like ceasefire. Like Ralph thinks he's like a fucking nation or like, and I just like, that's why when he wrote that shit to me, I wrote, LOL, okay. Like, whatever, buddy. She said she loved me and wanted to reconcile, LOL. Then she attacked me today. So we're going to dump all the crazy shit she sent me on the new site and give her a thread. Josh refused to give her one. I've already handed off all the curated non-nude files to someone else, so it won't exactly be me posting it. I washed my hands of her and no longer have the material, just in case she tries a quick TRO like Nick Rekieta suggested to her. Too late! Ralph, you're literally just adding a conspiracy charge. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, you just added RICO and criminal conspiracy to whatever you're doing. And you bragged about it out loud because you're mentally 12 years old. And Xanax has destroyed whatever semblance of sanity you once had. What a fucking idiot. Like Kiwi Farms threads, I imagine this will examine all aspects of her life, relationships, etc. It won't, Ralph. It'll be a message board that dies off after 2 days because nothing you do is important. You're not relevant anymore. Nobody cares, and you need to just get over it. Let me see. Yeah, Ralph, you look like a joke. This is the kind of impulsive thing that, like, if you had a PR guy or a real friend, they'd go, "Don't start talking about that publicly. You're gonna look like a retard." It would be like if I talked about how I'm gonna, like, you know, imagine like imagine like friends of mine who I've had for a long time who recently fucked me over, you know, just off the top of your head, if you could think of any. And imagine if I just started publicly spouting off at the mouth impulsively every day about I was gonna fuck him up and I was gonna do this, that, the other, I'm gonna fucking do it. And it's like, you know, you're not gonna do any of those things, right? Yeah, you know, if I have the right time in the right place, I might fucking shoot him, but you know, the odds of that happening are very low. Low enough that you won't, you know, brag about it before it happens because you're like, man, you know, trust me, like Scampoli knows that, like, if he fucks Ice Dancer, I will murder him. Like, there's no question. Like, he knows I am about that life. So he's not trying to, yeah, if I run into him, maybe I'll fucking pistol whip him or whatever. But, like, it probably won't happen. So, you know, what you do is you just kind of go, someday, nigga, if I ever get a chance. But what you don't do is go to Twitter and write entire threads about how you're going to undo them and make a whole website. Because you know what's going to happen is you're going to make a whole website and everyone's going to laugh that you spent fucking $8 on GoDaddy and 6 people went to your website and then the rest of us just laughed at you.
Please, I want you to charge me back. Because then I'm going to, well, I won't say, get Panhandler on, he'll body you. Is that you, Mersh? Panhandler's a faggot, bro. I tried to get him on, he wouldn't come on. Unless I missed something, unless he's changed his mind or I missed some type of announcement. Panhandler's a nobody. I'm a king.
So, Panhandler, get on, Ralph.
I would seriously doubt that. I would seriously doubt that.
Come on, I'll set it up
but
right now.
I would like it to take place.
Come on.
I'm willing to put a win or a loss on the line. I'll put out the Discord right now if you want. But, yeah,
Come on, I just tweeted it out.
Live in 15 to Bernie. That's still making me laugh.
I just tweeted it out now. Let's get this going. Let's get this popping. Let's get this tweet popping.
I'm showing Ralph. Oh, I'm lying about how his mom died. Da, da, da. Mersh, you literally got raped up the ass, bro. Like,
Yeah, I know. I was 10.
What the fuck can you even say to that?
I don't know. I was 10, and the same guy could rape you up the ass now in your 40s.
And you cried about it on air like a bitch.
That you got me on. I shouldn't have done that.
You know what? You should have kept that to yourself, fucking loser. Hey, Mersh, Panhandler's too pussy to come on the show. Why don't you take his place? Fag? Because you know I'll rip your fucking throat out, bro. I've done it before. When you bizarrely accused Baked Alaska of rape.
It's funny how he's like, oh, yeah, like you accused Baked Alaska of rape. Who was the girl? Oh, the same one who accused you of rape. That's weird.
Your sandwich and eat it in front of you on some Wayne Brady shit.
You would never do that. You're too tiny.
I've offered. He disappeared.
Ralph, listen, if you ever ate half my sandwich, it would be because I couldn't finish it and I would offer it to you, you piggy.
Here. You know. All these niggas know. On this microphone, and when I'm like this, it's like 2 or 3%, if that, who can fucking defeat me on this motherfucking mic. And thank God for the talent he loaned me. You will never show up in this show. I'll turn off super chats. I don't give a fuck. You pussy fuck. I'll make your fucking bitch ass cry on this fucking show. You have no... I got some... Never mind, I'm saying too much. Why don't you take his place, big guy? You so tough. You want to grift off the Ralphabelle? Why don't you come on? Pussy fag.
Why are you being so mean to me? To be honest, like you versus me would be boring. Like you versus Panhandler would be awesome. Come on.
Lines are open. Where is he? I would think Mersh. He's so awesome on the microphone. He's so...
I'm too big for your show. Panhandler is like kind of on par, like for you. But like, you know, I have 496 real people watching me. You have like 493 and they're mostly bots. So, you know, yeah, I don't, you're too small for me.
I would think Mersh would be up for that, right? You know, it can hurt a little bit to think about.
Panhandler, don't be a bitch tonight. Come on, man. Show up for this.
I know.
I need that. Well, it's 12:30 anyway. Who gives?
My father loved me.
Yeah, did he?
And I have a lot of great memories with my father.
What a faggot. My dad didn't love me. Be a man. Just admit it. Like I just did.
Just like Mersh. Why do you think Mersh and Worski and all these fucks, like whores from Wisconsin, why do you think they cry about getting raped all the time? It's so they can
Do I cry about it all the time?
extract money from you.
I don't cry about it all the time.
I just told you about a pretty...
Ralph, you bring up me getting raped as a child way more often than I do.
You know, idyllic in some ways, growing up, but like horrific in other ways. But I still said, no, I had a good upbringing. They don't tell you about the rape because it's torturing them and they just have to get it off their chest. It's a fucking scam. Yeah, guys, I got raped as a kid. Give me money. That's why Haggis gave me all that money on fucking Rumble, because I got fucking diddled as a kid. And I would imagine in some of these cases, they didn't even get raped. I'm talking about Worski and I'm talking about Mersh. I believe Scarlett did. Okay, but then to be fair, Ralph, the biggest nuke that you always drop on me, like every time, I literally showed it. It was in our DMs tonight. So based on that, let me go back to when you wrote me this wall of text today and I wrote LOLK, you wrote right here. Look at that. And that's what you said when you let that guy take your ass. Ralph, are you telling me that you're going to give up the biggest own you have on me? Because you have been like the fuck Mersh Festival for months. You have been doing a victory lap that I got raped as a child. It's one of your biggest, like, oh yeah, bitch, boom, you got raped as a kid. You're gonna give that up by implying that I'm making it up? Ralph, that means you don't have that win on me. That means that I'm grifting. That means that none of this matters. But these lying fucking scumbag faggots. Mersh was at his lowest point when he got on air with his bald fucking head and claimed to have had his ass taken. No, I mean, it was known. I talked about it for years, but okay. Prove it. Prove it. You want me to produce video from 1994 of me getting raped as a kid? I mean, I'll try. You know, camcorders weren't very common back then, and we weren't very rich growing up. Lying. Okay. I think you're like Medicare lying about his fucking cancer. I don't actually. Well, I think you're lying about your dick being big and your porno being impressive and you making bitches come and you being the greatest lover that ever existed. Like I don't believe a lot of things you say either, Ralph.
You know, I think that's why our relationship's so soured at this point. You can't believe me and I can't believe you. The difference is that I come on my show all the time and tell them how pathetic my life is when it's pathetic. Every once in a while, I'll tell them how cool things are when they're cool. For you, everything's always cool.
I have no reason to believe Mersh. He lies about everything. Just lied about my mother's death 2 or 3 days ago. I have no reason to believe him. Prove he got raped. Prove it wasn't a grift. Because I don't think you can.
Well, I mean, I can prove it's not a grift in that I never actually tried to make money off of me being raped as a kid. I've just talked about it sometimes.
Show the records. You want a Jim to show his records? And he actually did, even though I don't.
Hey, Ralph, you know people molest kids sometimes and get away with it. Like, you know that's a thing, right?
I don't put much stock in that either.
You probably shouldn't bother taking down any of the tweets. Our little exchange from late last night. You may smarten up at some point and decide that you are probably going to want to take down some tweets. I wouldn't bother because they've already been saved. Let's just say that certain people will be refiling and updating their DVRO. And let's just say that some of the wild shit you've been tweeting, particularly towards me and Nick Rekieta, let's just say it's some stuff that I think that down the road the court is going to find particularly very disturbing. And I think that it's going to show the fact that you're basically escalating your behavior and that you're making no efforts to try to mitigate the damage you do to all those around you. You're a danger. You're a danger to your baby's moms. You're a danger to women. You're a danger to children. And you're a danger to anybody who makes the mistake of caring about you. And I think the judge is going to see that your increasingly erratic behavior is just the kind of stuff that Xander doesn't need in his life. All right. Also, Ralph, is this true? And I'm just asking questions, pal. But is it true that during your supervised visitations with Xander that you weren't even allowed to go into the bathroom alone with him? Is that true, Ralph? Is it true? Hey, Ralph, do you remember when you got pissed and you yelled at the judge and tried to tell the judge to make an order to where Faith was not allowed to dress Xander up in any kind of clothing that had corn on it? I am allowed to read this one, I know. The most embarrassing thing, I think, is when he cried to the judge that I wasn't allowed to dress Xander in things with corn on it. The judge audibly asked, "What's wrong with corn?" All because Xander wore a onesie that had like a cute graphic of a corn with the catchphrase, "Aw shucks," someone sent for his birthday. That's why there's a guideline banning Xander from wearing t-shirts or clothes with graphic designs. I have to purposefully dress Xander for visitations in plain clothing because he said I was harassing via anti-me regalia. Hey, that's true. I'm just telling you what I was told, folks. I'm just telling you what I was told. You know? Holy shit, man. Imagine the internet fucking your brain up on that level. On that level. I don't think I've ever had the internet fuck me up as profoundly as it has Ethan Ralph. Between the internet abusing him and him abusing Xanax, he's gone. Like, I would imagine his frontal lobe is like Chris Benoit level at this point. Look, I've had a shit week. I'm stressed out enough. Most of my friends are not happy with me. I'm dealing with a plethora of my own fucking problems, right? A cornucopia, if you will.